Hi Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 17th through the 23rd. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Capricorn, for this reading, I'm using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. I'm also pulling you an Angel Power Wisdom card and a Moonology Oracle card. Okay, Capricorn, so there's a lot of characters here. You have a lot of people around you here this week. Oh my, okay. So at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, I have the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with family matters. Family matters, relationship matters for some of you. Others, this could be the work community for some of you. It is a 10. You have another 10 here in the spread. So some of you with cycles completing. We do have that new moon in Pisces on the 23rd. So a cycle completing for some of you. So there's news coming in. Okay, yeah. We have the Page of Wands, Six of Pentacles. If I keep going, Capricorn, I have the Seven of Swords. I have the Hierophant here, which can represent marriage or a traditional relationship. So what I'm getting with this, Capricorn, is not all of you, obviously. I feel like this is a small percentage of you, Capricorns. Something is coming to light here this week. So with the Seven of Swords, it can be a sneaky energy. It's not always negative. It's really not. It's an independent energy. It's someone who's working alone. Very strategic energy. Someone who is very focused on the details. They could be doing something in a more slick sort of way. It also can represent the loner. It can represent someone who's kind of hiding. They're in the shadows. They're planning. They're making moves. So for some of you Capricorns, this is you. Others, I feel like you're hearing about this person. There's something you're finding out. Now with that Hierophant, yes, there could be some Capricorns you're finding out that someone was cheating on you. Others, I feel like this is something with a company, an organization. Maybe you found out, or you're finding out here this week, that someone was stealing from the company, something like that. Someone was trying to get away with something. And with the Page of Wands, I see some drama, honestly. I see some drama. So the way that you're kind of hearing about this, Capricorn, is quite dramatic. So there could be someone who's immature that's reaching out to you, who's causing a scene, you know, an immature energy. So some of you are hearing from someone who's quite immature and they're dramatic. Other Capricorns, the way you're kind of finding out about this, it's just kind of catching you off guard. You weren't expecting it. The overall energy for you guys for the week is the King of Swords. And so if you're finding out that someone was maybe someone was trying to cheat on you, or someone did cheat on you, I feel more so like this was someone who was trying to get away with something, or do something to the family. I see family very significant here for many of you. So, you know, for some of you, maybe someone was trying to steal from your father or something like that. I see a strong masculine energy here. So you're not going to be happy about it. So many of you with the King of Swords energy, I mean, he's a tough cookie. He's a tough character. He's not playing around. He's going to use his sword. He's going to cut you, especially if you're trying to cheat him, try to steal from his family. This is a hard character. He's a judgmental character. He's not an easy character. So this is your overall energy. So some of you are maybe pissed off. You're angry. We're seeing a more colder side of you. But I feel like that's, you know, that's what's needed, because some of you are dealing with someone who's quite dramatic. You're dealing with a cheater. You know, if you're a business owner, this could be you finding out that an employee was stealing from you, something like that. Some shady stuff going on here. And so, I mean, this is called for, Capricorn. So some of you are using the sword. You're maybe cutting ties. You're cutting this person off. You could be seeing the truth. You could be judging someone. This is basically like crap hitting the fan here with the Five of Swords and the Tower. Yeah. So someone is being found out with the Five of Swords. Maybe there was some underhandedness. Again, maybe someone stealing from the company. There's going to be like a shocking revelation here. For some of you, you're feeling a little shocked about this. If you find out that someone was cheating on you or someone was trying to steal from you or your family, I see some of you going to war. This is not something you're going to take lightly. You could be quite dramatic with your approach here, which is understandable. Some of you are going to be going to war. We have the Knight of Swords here. He's someone who, he seeks the truth and he seeks justice. And for me, he can represent someone who's going to war. He's going to battle. And so some of you are going to battle. Now, this could be legally. Now, the Tower can be a property for some of you. Maybe this is something within the family. Someone was trying to get a property. The Five of Swords can be that energy where you will do whatever you have to do to win. Now, for some of you, this could be you, but I feel like for others, this is somebody else that you're dealing with. This person was really all about themselves. They just wanted to win. Now, this could be in regards to a property, a home. They went to like maybe new lows to get this property. Could be a Queen of Swords, could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra here. Now, what's interesting is I have this Queen, but then I have three kings and an emperor with a knight. Yeah, so if you are coupled, if you're married here this week, Mercury is in retrograde. Watch your communication to avoid a fight. You want to watch your communication, especially with this energy here. Oftentimes when I have the King and the Queen of Swords in a spread, together a couple is mad at one another. And so to avoid this, you want to watch your communication. If you are around someone all the time, if this is a family member, if this is someone you live with, a mother, a father, you know, maybe even a child, you want to watch your communication with them. There could be something with a child with the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and then the Knight of Swords. You might have a teenager or maybe someone in their 20s. You might have someone around you. This could be something with them. You could be finding out about maybe your teenager. Maybe they did something foolish. It's coming to light. Sometimes with the Knight of Swords, he's very impulsive, so he can get himself into trouble once in a while. So this could be you and your husband, you and your wife having to straighten something out in regards to a child or a teenager. Some of you, Capricorns, you could be finding out something about your father or grandfather. Maybe this person has to come and see you. They might have to move in with you. This could be something you were not expecting. I'm definitely reading for some Capricorns where there's a huge family matter that's going on here at this time. We have a couple here. We also have the Emperor, which can be your father, a family member, maybe someone who's older. We have a younger energy here with the Knight of Swords, a more immature energy. And then I have the King of Cups and then the King of Wands. So some of you dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, others a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. What's interesting, Capricorn, and I do apologize about the glare, is that these two men are looking directly at one another. So if you're a Capricorn male, you might have fire, you might have water in your chart. Some of you could be going to battle with someone legally. This really could be anybody. You could be going to battle with someone legally. Those of you that are dealing with a few men, you females, or if you date men, there definitely can be a conflict and argument here this week. You might have to choose between two men. You possibly could be making a hasty decision. You possibly could be dealing with someone who's quite dramatic. You might be choosing between an Aries, choosing between a fire sign energy, a water sign energy. But with the King of Swords, I mean, you could just be making that cut, maybe making a hasty decision, making that cut, and that's it. It's over with. Especially if you're, if something is kind of reaching its max, there could be like one big fight and then it's going to be over with. So yeah, such an interesting reading. It's going to be a very interesting week for you guys. Watch your other signs. Watch your other signs. For some of you Capricorns, this is two men. Two men going to battle here. If you are a male, you could be battling your boss. You could be battling your father, your grandfather, someone who sits in a position of power. There could be some Capricorns this week, you're maybe hiring an attorney to help you with this matter. If you're hearing something and it's pissing you off this week, Capricorn, my advice would be to slow it down. Think about this. Don't make any drastic moves, because this combination for me is screaming about deception. This is so if you're hearing something, possibly it might not even be true. You could be finding out that someone lied to you. Maybe someone's been lying to you for a long time. Oftentimes, again, Knight of Swords energy, he tends to get himself into trouble and he tends to have regrets later on. Maybe what's best is, yes, you use this sword and you cut this person out of your life, but don't say anything you're going to regret. All right, let me pull you a Moonology Oracle card, Capricorn. Here we go. Yeah, okay. So we do have miracles out of mistakes. Use your mistakes to inspire and empower you to face brighter days ahead. Wow, this just resonates so much, Capricorn. So this is why we have readings, so you can see the energy that's coming up for you, Capricorn, and you can do something about it. And so before you blow up, some of you are finding out that someone was trying to cheat you, trying to get away with something, or was lying to you. Before you blow up, though, because this could be a family member, this could be a spouse, this could be a father. So before you completely blow up, you want to stop, you want to pause, take some time here. And, try to see the silver lining, because here we have miracles out of mistakes. So maybe something happened, maybe something crumbled, and it's really a blessing in disguise. Oftentimes the Tower represents just that, a blessing in disguise. Something leaving your life, something happening suddenly, out of nowhere. It's actually the universe stepping in. Try to feel empowered at this time. Try to see the silver lining. Something beautiful is going to come from this. We have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So some of you are dealing with a Sag. We also have a new moon here this week. So set those new moon intentions. Stay positive. All right, guys, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Over on Facebook and Instagram, I do the dailies, so if that's something that interests you, my links are below. Also on Vimeo, I have the 2020 yearly readings. If that's something that interests you, my link is below. All right, guys, have a great week. Take care.